I'm going all in. Hey, what's going on? My name's Andrew, you can call me Pooch, and I'd like to welcome you to the Less Lonely channel. I'm really glad you're here because I took a week off in preparation for this video to share with you some really big, exciting news. But before I share the good news, unfortunately I have some bad news. This past Friday, February 5th, 2021, I poured my last latte as a cafe manager.
Really?
I've done better. And before anyone gets any frisky ideas, no, I wasn't fired. We didn't have a big falling out. There were just some unforeseen circumstances that required me to leave. The craft coffee world is a better place because of cafes like the one that I worked at. So for anyone that I've met at the cafe or that I've worked alongside of, I hope you know how much you mean to me. I will never forget this time. So recently I shared my story about how I lost my creative business. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna put something somewhere for you to check it out. It's almost surreal when I think about it now, but less than a month after I left my business, I got the job as cafe manager. They really helped your boy out. But when I look back on the year and think about how I was feeling or what I was going through, I never would have thought it was paving the path that I'm on today. In 2019, I picked up a camera for the very first time. In 2020, I thought, hey, I've got nothing better to do. I should try to make some videos and put them on YouTube. And in 2021, I'm deciding to give it a good old college try. I'm deciding to pursue a career as a photographer and videographer. Full time. Like, I want it to be my job. So I'm gonna go off script just a little bit here and share with you just how surreal it is for me to say that sentence to you. For the longest time, I've not really known what I want to do. It's been really confusing and challenging because I started off as a musician. I've shared that story before. I found myself owning a small business. But even though we worked in video, I didn't care. But I do remember how I felt when I first set out to do that, and the questions that ran through my mind and really affected me on the inside still ring true to this day. Questions like, how do you know when you're ready to take the leap? How do you know it's not gonna be another failure? And probably the one that challenges me the most is, how do you know that you're the one to do what you want to do? These questions have been rattling around in my mind for the past 6 months that I've been weighing and thinking about taking this leap. But honestly, like I said, these are things that I felt before and things that I've questioned about myself regularly. I wish I had a lot more certainty as to what I'm going to do and how I'm going to find success on this next path. Those questions that I was asking myself definitely come from a place of fear, not knowing what's ahead, not knowing how I'm gonna make it, not knowing if my ideas are right or if the decisions I'm making are going to be good ones for me and my family in the long run. So I've been answering those questions with other questions, like how can any of us be certain? How do any of us know if we're making the right or wrong decision when we're making it? How could we ever be sure that we'll never fail? You see, I thought I was on the path to success 5-6 years ago, and I was certain I knew what the outcome would be. But life doesn't give you outcomes. Life only gives you the moment that you're in. And in this moment, this is where I'm at. So here I am taking a giant leap into the unknown, but this time I'm not gonna be alone. I'm gonna bring you all in on it with me. And I'm so excited for that journey. My job will now be to take photos and videos for clients. It's so crazy to say out loud. I'm catching up to the thought, I think emotionally, I'm catching up to it. And the other aspect of my career is gonna be focusing on this, a YouTube channel. I think that obviously they go hand in hand really well together, and I'm super excited to see what I can create and build out on here with you all. The path ahead is long, and we're just getting started, but I have to say, I feel a whole lot less lonely with you guys with me. Thanks for being here. So here we go, a new phase, a new path, and we're doing it together. If you want to support me, if you want to be a part of the journey, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It would mean the world to me. I'm just happy for the company, and I can't wait to see what you guys do on your own creative journeys. Until the next one, here's to being less lonely. Peace.